Alright, back to another album review. Today's review is on Number 4 by Stone Temple Pilots. This is the fourth album by STP, so the title is not a misnomer. The album was recorded between 98 and 99 by Nick DiDia and Russ Fowler. It was produced and mixed by Brendan O'Brien. It was edited by Andrew Garver and mastered by Stephen Markison. Additional engineering was provided by Dave Reed and Alan Sides. Assistance was provided by Michael Baskett, Christine Sirois, Ryan Williams, Carl Exeger, Kevin Lively, German Villacorta, John Tyree, and Howard Karp. Fun fact, Michael Baskett will later go on to work as a producer for Alter Bridge, Chevelle, Slash, Limp Bizkit, and other artists. Anyways, this album was released on October 26, 99 on Atlantic Records. When making this album, STP decided to go back to their roots by incorporating elements of hard rock and alternative metal, while simultaneously blending elements of psychedelic rock. That being said, let's talk about the songs. The intro to this album is Down, which was released as a single on April 5th, 99. Just listening to the song, you can already tell that it ventures into both grunge and hard rock, and as well as alternative metal. It was nominated for Best Hard Rock Performance at the 2001 Grammys, but lost to Guerrilla Radio by Rage Against the Machine. I'm not bothered by that because I also like Rage Against the Machine. It's just I have a personal bias towards STP. Anyways, the music video was made for the song, and I'm including a link in the description. The next track is Heaven and Hot Rods, which was released as a single on December 1st, 99. This is more in the realm of hard rock while still retaining the band's grunge sound. Also, the lyrics are written by Scott Weiland and Dean DeLeo. After that is Pruno. This track is written by Scott Weiland and Robert DeLeo. Next up is Church on Tuesday. I say this is one of my favorite songs from the album. It's also written by Scott and Dean. Up next is Sour Girl, which was released as a single on April 16th, 2000. Around the line that Scott wrote this song about his first wife, Janina Castaneda, and that their relationship fell apart. Now, this song does touch upon psychedelic rock, and it's one of the most popular tracks from the album. There is a music video that was made, and I'm including a link in the description. That's followed up by No Way Out. This is by far the heaviest song on the album. It was written by all four members of the band, and it's my favorite song from the album. They followed up with Sex and Violence. This is a relatable song given the fact that a lot of my stories have a lot of violence, and some of my more recent stories contain both violent content and sexual content. Now, the track after that is Glide. It was written by Scott and Robert. What comes next is I Got You. Scott and Robert also wrote this track. What's after that is MC5, which of course shares the same name as the band, MC5. Scott and Dean wrote the lyrics. It was also featured as a B-side on the Down single. Now, the finale of this album is Atlanta. This track features string arrangements by David Campbell. On violins, we have Charlie Bicharat, Jerry Lara, and Peter Kent. On violas, we have Evan Wilson and Matt Foons. On cellos, we have Susie Katayama and Larry Corbett. I should mention that the Japanese version of this album has a live version of Down as a bonus track. As you can see, my copy does not have that. When researching this album, I read that there wasn't a whole lot of promotion for it, because Scott Weiland went to jail for drug possession prior to its release. Despite this, the album peaked at number 6 in the Billboard 200 and was certified platinum by the RIAA by selling over 1 million copies in the US. It may not have been as commercially successful as its predecessors, but it was still considered a success. As for the critics, they mostly gave it positive reviews. It's just that Encyclopedia of Popular Music Entertainment Weekly, NME, Rolling Stone Album Guide, and Spin didn't like it. I think we can all agree that each one of those hipsters are bullshitters. Of course they're bullshitters. They're hipsters. Now for my thoughts. I personally think this is an improvement over the previous two STP albums. In fact, the band decided to go back to their roots is why I like it more than their last two albums. I really like it when bands venture into hard rock and alternative metal. Overall, I highly recommend this album. Now is the part where I question you. Have you listened to number 4? If so, what do you think about it? What's your favorite song from it? Was it the right decision for STP to go back to their hard rock and alternative metal roots? Well, let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to press the notification bell to notify future videos. Thanks for watching. I'll be back soon with another video.